Hey, I'm Anna and I'm from Haven. Maybe some of you I've met before, either in person, maybe we've done a class together or just communicated online, or maybe you've come to our second birthday celebrations earlier in the year. Either way, welcome, and I'm just here to share with you tonight, give you a little taste for what you could expect in one of our virtual online classes. And before we go into that, I just want to share how, just to recognize, to offer yourself self-compassion, because right now we're in this crazy, unprecedented time that we all know is like nothing before. And I think I've seen it bringing up a lot of anxiety and a lot of uncertainty, and some old patterns and behaviors can really resurface, especially for those of us who have had a negative relationship with food and body in the past. And those old thoughts and behaviors can start to niggle their way through. Or maybe they have just been there and we return to them more and more. And that can feel pretty distressing at times. So I would love for you to know that you're not alone, and this is really natural and normal. And we've certainly found that sharing with each other and being part of the community has been an absolute blessing. We're really, really honoured because we get to hang out with our members online and get to see their beautiful faces every day and just keep connecting with them. And that's been a great support for us all, mentally as well as emotionally and physically, obviously. I know that with those of us who have had some challenges around food and body stuff coming up, you can feel alone, and so it's really helpful to hear from other people going through the same thing, similar thing, or who have lived experience through that. So I've invited people to share with me their most pressing concerns and questions around these kind of topics. What is it that you need to know? What is it that you want to have help with? What questions do you have? And inviting a bunch of my health professional buddies who are also non-diet aligned and health at every size aligned to share what they've learned, what they can offer professionally and from a lived experience perspective as well, which I've just always found so valuable. So you'll see these little 10-minute Q&As every day. If you keep in touch with us, keep checking our Facebook page and website and stay in touch with these emails. And then they'll be put together in a big resource so that there's one place to go to addressing all of these pretty challenging concerns. So in the meantime, offer yourself compassion if any negative stuff comes up, and just know that you can reach out to us. We're a community, and we do love hearing from you. I love talking about food, body stuff, and sharing support and advice where I can. So what I'd love to do today is just introduce a couple of my favourite poses for loosening up the body after maybe you've had a day sitting at your desk and typing away, as many of us have been doing these days. So with everything at Haven, we do invite you to really listen into your body, and sometimes that means, and depending on the practice, sometimes that means honouring your body with something sweaty and fast and really, fun and energetic. And some days it's something much slower and more gentle and kind and sort of relaxing. And today, this mini practices are part of my Unwind class. Unwind is one of my favourite classes to run. It's a stretch class with an element of massage. And in person, I love to do that throughout the class. And it's just this lovely sense of, compassionate human touch. Obviously, doing things differently virtually these days. So in the classes, you'll often see there's an opportunity to do a bit of self-massage where you'll be invited to have some body oil or lotion, or maybe a tennis ball or massage ball, a few props that can help you gently release into the body. For tonight though, I'm just going to show you a couple of my favourite shapes for opening up the chest and opening up the hips after you might have been